What is up, guys? Wraec is here with another live stream, and today, well, I have to do my setup first. I'll be honest, that was confusing. Well, doesn't matter, we're going to do Awakenings. I'm a little bit hyped. Honestly, there is just one thing that is a little bit annoying. Well, in terms of value, this event was never really good. But this time around, they did some weird stuff. I have to say, they did some weird stuff. But before we do that, stream chat already going insane. Okay, welcome Mustard, Arthur, B-Boy, Yikes, Parzival, Fear of Light, Zack, Parzival again, Starstruck, then Puns, Picky Man, Anpai, Ace, Shizu, She's again, Ace, Yushiro, Darkwolf, Gabba, Viking, Samurai, Ole, Mac. Okay, we got it. And Drakan and Gmail Man is there as well. Welcome to this stream. So, that behind us now. VTM. Happy Friday. Yeah, it's a wonderful day. It's a wonderful day. Friday, always favorite day of the week because we have the weekend right after, so that's a great thing. And a lot more people. Okay, Skalva, Emeki, Hugo, Mariko, everybody here. Let me just start off with pointing out a bit of a flaw in this event. Because I noticed that, and it kind of sucks. So you guys know how this works. Basically, we'll do the special awakening stones. And those are pretty cool. Those are pretty cool. Like you get, after 150, there's like a pity timer, and you get a guaranteed 80. So it's pretty nice, honestly. It's a pretty cool thing. You can get 10 for contract story, which is nice. So like 9, I can get 9. I already bought one. So those 10, the idea they had was, oh my god, farmers could buy those and they could profit from the better rates. So what they thought, okay, let's just make it so the first 10 heroes you actually summon are account bound. So like with those stones with the hammer next to it, you get a hero you can't put on the auction house. There is one flaw with this entire thing. If you are a whale like me, exactly, Samurai also already saw it. If you are a whale like me and you want to max this event and you get the A- within the first 10 summons, that eats up your pity. So at that point, you no longer can get this pity A- because your A- is already gone. You got the first A- and it is account bound. So you get an account bound A- and it used up your pity timer because, well, there aren't any more than 150 stones in this event. If they made it to 160, so it said like, okay, and that is, by the way, the easiest solution for this. If they just went ahead and said, okay, every single pack, where are they, that we do here gets one more. There are 10 packs in total, every single one gets one more, and we have 160 total. Then those first 10 wouldn't have mattered. But now you can get an account bound A- or higher in the first 10 summons, and this will eat up the entire event for you. So on future events, and I mean this time I will take the risk, it's just for fun, but on future events the way you do this, if you decide to max it, is you want to go ahead and before you buy anything, you do your first 10 free ones, just to see if you get a bloody A-. Because then you really don't want to do this anymore. So it's just 8,000 contract story otherwise. So, step 1 of this entire thing though. Step 1 is we need copies. We need some fancy stuff, obviously. And I was thinking about it, like we have a ton of heroes anyway. Like whatever we summon, we'll probably already have an S tier of it. So that is the reality. We have a few heroes that are not like SS tier, that are not like SSS tier, that are just S tier. And of course, recently we already did a few summons on Infinite Era Alikita. And I wouldn't mind going for that again. So, that is like a thing. We don't have any copies of her here. We in general don't probably have any worthwhile copies. Well, we have a few Melissas. What we of course have is chests, and we can get heroes from chests. So we already have like, how many are those? Those are 52 chests. 52 chests that basically include every single... No, we are not going to go for Aspens. Like Aspens maybe a little bit, but it's boring. We'll go for a bit more high value. So the question really is, and that is what I'm thinking about, do we go Alikita or do we go Melissa from those chests? Is that what we do? Alikita was my first thought. It was my first thought. And the thing with Alikita is worth more. Like, people are not really looking for Melissa, I feel like. Also, Alekita, if we get SSS tier, I think I would keep it. Like, A- wise, I mean, I don't really care about A-. IHP, I got SSS tier IHP. Yeah, I see. I also think Alekita. Yeah, let's go Alekita. Okay, we get 18 copies right here. We get another 34 copies right here. And we might go for something else entirely as well, just because we don't really have enough chests. We don't really have... Ooh. That is fancy. Look at that. We got the new guy. We got the new guy. I mean, we kind of have to do that, right? Didn't know I had chests of him. That's fancy. Okay, we have 3 of the new guy. Maybe we'll do 3 of those. Oh, let's do it like this. If we don't use up the guaranteed one, we can do them last. We do the Williams, or however it's called, copies last. So in case we hit the pity timer, we can guarantee an A- Williams. Oh, that's fancy. I like that. I really like that. That's pretty cool. Again, we go Alekita. We have to use some chests before. That's Transcendence material. That is some BS. I don't know. What are you? You are a chest. You just include IHP. I take it. So, then we have 15 here. What are those? Those are not even IHP. Okay. Now we are getting to the problematic areas where we don't really have worthwhile copies, but okay, we can go IHP on those. This is kind of alright. We might have to do some TBB or something. I don't know. I used up too many chests, I'll be real with you guys. Oh, there we have more IAE. It's confusing. I don't really understand what's their order with those chests. Like, never really makes sense. There are some chests from the packs. Good point. Good point. Let's buy them first. Okay, they're not really a whole lot though. Like, come on. They give you 5 chests and are like, hey, you also get 45 summons there. Oh, that sucks. Come on, okay, we have to buy stuff. Let's go. Let's go. Countdown on all of them. Can't even buy them again, but they put the countdown thing in there anyway. I was thinking of going for the treasure tickets. Well, let's do that first. Let's do that first, maybe. Let's go for the treasure tickets. Maybe we can kind of slip that in. Because I got 20 of those. I got 20 of those. Check this out. Special search, we got 20. I just want to max those 2. I didn't want to max this event. If I wanted to max this event, I wouldn't go for those. We will do this. We will do this. Let's go. The first 10 are bound. 10 bomb. Let's go. I just hope I get 1 of each. But we all can already see it down below. We didn't get any. That's part I complained about last time. Because it sucks so much. You can always see if you get one of the ones that you wanted. Because you can see the counter right here. And it actually resets. So like, now we know we didn't get anything. But there are like shards of event treasures in here, so that's pretty fancy. So next 10 bomb, come on. Ooh, both of them. Okay, we have both of them in there. We know that. Let's see. Okay, that's nothing. That is the, one of the ones that I need. Very good. I don't think we need a second one of this. I think we need 2 of the pink one. That's unlikely. Double pink one in this one. Okay, we got a full one there. But another one? I doubt it. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. I don't really want to complain about that. Yeah, nobody's beating your treasure train pool, but I promise I would hate on you for that. You got a filthy lucky treasure train pool. Was really not alright. The ones that I went here for, by the way, this is an all damage dealt one. It's not the good one though. And the other one, no, was not that one, it was that one. HP and attack, and I just wanted to get that to 5-star. So yeah, that part done. Chests, we got another 20 here, going for Alekita again. How many copies do we have now? I feel like we are not nearly close. That is not enough. That is our 94 copies. We have 94 copies here and we have another 3 IHP. So we are nearing on 100, so that's not bad. And maybe some TBB? Maybe some TBB? No, we were going to do the summons. We're looking for the copies right now. Levin with the €5. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. That's going to help. Because that is like a bloody expensive stream, I tell you that. Those side events are currently draining my bank account. It is ridiculous. They're coming out with the €300 side accounts. But honestly, I'll tell you this. They are pretty good content. They are pretty good content. Like, it's not like they are bad content, they are pretty good content. So, in that regard, I don't really mind doing them. It's pretty alright. It's pretty alright. At least we get to watch something, so that's pretty good. Now we got... Oh, I wanted another one. Now we got 5 there, which is nice. And yeah, sadly on this account we don't have membership. I didn't want to do double membership. I don't know. What I really wanted to have is like to be able to combine the memberships, you know? Like to say that the users that are member on my main account are also member here. That is what I really wanted. But like YouTube treats those accounts like they're completely separate. That's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. Like you even have to get it monetized again and stuff. It's a joke, honestly. Okay. We got all of that. Let's summon our copies for now. 94 copies here. We got another 9 there. We could go for PDE, honestly. And why don't awaken maybe DGN? As we still can. Like we have 28. We still have like room for maybe like 10. We will do some small stuff. We'll see what is missing at the end. So, Sacred Awakening session. Let's start. Let's start off. First 10. Maybe we go for the TBB first. Just because they are lower value. If we get an A- here, it will be lower value. So let's go. First one. First one, guys. The Abyss guy will be last. He will be last. Starting off okay-ish. And is it... Yeah, it's really account bound. You can see, cannot be traded. That's insane. That's insane. It's so fast. So fast. Like first 10, I just want... Honestly, I've never said that, but I don't want to have an A-. Yeah, Paul, you have to see, it's like... I can understand that they didn't do it. Obviously, it would have been cool. But on the other hand, like 150 summons cost like 350 euro. It's like, so in that regard, maybe the 10 bomb is a bit insane. It's like 35 euro 10 bomb every single time. So it's a bit ridiculous in that regard. C tier there. So I can understand that they didn't do it. And also, of course, this is a little bit more fun. It's a little bit more fun. On the regular Awakening events, 10 bombs are alright, but like on this, where every single summon has like insanely higher Awakening rates, and we didn't even look at the rates yet. Ooh, green one. Green one there, okay. Got C+ with B- attacks, not bad. First 10 are just 4 contract story. You can skip cutscene for 10. I don't want to. Oof. Skip cutscene for 10? No. No. We'll just do regular Awakenings for now. We'll just do regular Awakenings for now. And honestly, I'm looking at this and I'm suspicious. I'm just like, you're not red, are you? You're not red. I don't want to see any red. Any red. No red. No red. Red is not allowed for now. Like, deadly afraid of getting an A tier. This is a really nice copy. Look at that. That's B+ attack at 4,869. It's account bound. It's account bound. It can't even be traded. Like, even this BS, you can't even put it on the auction house. I would have put that on the auction house. Probably made it rather cheap because it's like a 5k attack TVB. But you can't put it on the auction house. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Okay. Those were the first 10. First 10 are done. I want to check out this TBB that we got. Where is it? It's like B- copy. Yeah, look at that. It's all account bound. Ridiculous. That's B. That's a really good copy. And you can enhance it a little bit more. Probably get to 5k. Then you can go to B. And maybe make it like 6k. It's 5,100. So it's pretty close to the 50% rule. But honestly, like if we can't, I would have put it on the auction house for cheap. Maybe somebody enjoyed it. Got himself like I would have probably made it like below retiring value, put it on the auction house. But right now there's just no option to do this. It makes no sense. So for now we're just going to take all of those copies and put them away. Enjoy ourselves 1,385 contract story. So we would have been in the profit here. Okay, from now on, no copy should be account bound. And we will check that. We will do one now, we will check that. This free awakening, okay, it says, wait, no, that's normal awakening. That's wrong. That's wrong. Here, we have to go into this. Okay, let's check this. Pekka, welcome to the stream. I hope a few more people join, so we can get at least 200, I want to see. So this should, no, after enhance is still bound, should still be bound, yeah? So yeah, this is no longer bound. So they coded it right, at least. It's no longer bound. So now we can get like, now we can summon our SSS tier. With all those S's in there. I want all those S's. Wait, that's wrong. That's wrong. Nobody heard that. It's a minus HHA holy damage defier and giant killer good. It's definitely good, mate. That's really nice. Have you got anything yet, Mr. Wraec? We got pretty decent summons on the first 10. Those are like the account bound heroes. So we were pretty good on that. And yeah, right now we're looking and seeing what happens. So like we got a few B tiers here. That's pretty good contract story at least. And we are hoping, well, not for pretty good TBB, which I would take it. I mean, it would need to be like SSS tier or higher to be of value for me. But I'm mostly hoping for an Alikita. We're going deep into the Alikita summons. And we're getting pretty good amount of green heroes there. Of B tiers, B minus. I like that. I like that. See, there's another green there. Even more green. B minus. Okay, B tier would have been better. How many are there left? I want to get into the Alikitas. I'm mostly hyped for the Alikitas. I mean, we are taking the IHPs if they happen. But it's green after green here. Look at that. It's like every summon includes some, at least a little bit of green. Even though this was a C+. Speed is 60. 60 speed is really good. It's really good. That's like green summon. Another B tier. Another 600 contract story. We take it. Like the second 10 were insane, honestly. I mean, we're going to retire them all. Maybe we retire them now because I am curious to see how much contract story that really is. How much contract story did we get here? Look at that. It's like, that is the next 10 womp. So it's like 2 B tiers, 2 B minus, a C plus, 2 C minus. How much is that? That's 2,280. Imagine you went into this event and you had like 1,000 contract story. You put them in here and you get like double the amount out of that. With the chance to get something like an S tier or something like that. I mean, for a normal player, even if you go in there and you get like an A minus and it's account bound. Well, who cares if it's account bound? Then it's just your A minus. As long as you use proper heroes and proper copies, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So that was really high value. That was really high value. When I see D tier now, I'm kind of thinking it might be S. That's ridiculous. 6.3k attack is really nice though. That's really nice. B plus copy, but great tenant, mate. Great tenant. And tenant for LFA as well. Like best slot 1 tenant for LFA. So it's worth something. Bro, I went into the negative, started with 600 and end with 300. I mean, yeah, I would say your chances are pretty good that you get like positive amounts out of this. But like the summons that we did right now, look at that, that's an E tier. It's not very good. Like the first 4 that we got from this weren't too good. So that's the thing. Free-to-play people can't get contract story gems here, unless they went into the last event where they literally got them for free, right? Like last week, where you got free contract story gems for doing campaign levels. But then they can. But otherwise they can't. And free awakenings, which you can retire, which also give you contract story gems. So you could have contract story gems. It's just that you use them for useless little packs that give you a hero selection chest. So that may be the case. Do you think that Deific Melody is good on LFA? That's not really the best hero to clear anything really with. It's good for the early game, but later on. Like, if you watch my Amazon series again, and you notice the difference it was when we switched from LFA to Star Swordsman Mockman. It's insane. Like, there are way better heroes to clear campaign. In general, Melodic is just a very good artifact, though. It works on everything you put it. It just gives you a ton of attack, ton of damage, and in that regard, it works very well. So, I think those were our worst 10 hero summons. I don't think we even got the 1000 out of this. Yeah, look how bad that was. We didn't even get the B-. That was really bad. 765. So we're in the negative here. But we are going into the IAEs now. Or into the IHPs, I'm not sure. Okay, it's Alikita. The Origin artifact version. You said Deific Melody. Yeah. I stand by what I said. Like, it gives you a ton of damage. Melody and Deific Melody are basically the same artifact in use. It's just that Deific is better and gives you more damage. It's not a different artifact in that regard. So yeah. In 23 tries I got my A-. It's pretty great. We're now at 31. We didn't get an A- yet. Like, honestly, I don't care for the A-. If I get an A-, okay. If I get an A-, if it's going to be an A-, I don't want to get it. I want to do like 149 summons and be able to put the Williams in there to get it on Williams at least. That would be great. The really bad one was better than my 310. That was like really bad. Like, honestly. For 10 summons was really bad. That's really bad too. Like, the one with the 2000 was super lucky. How come you bought all 140? As so that we can make a live stream and it's fun to watch. Like, I thought, this event is not good, but it's fun. It's fun. It's just like better chances summoned. Oh. Now I click the skip cutscene. It's badly designed. Like, it's... Look at that. Button is on the same level as the skip thing. It's a very fun event. So I just wanted to share that fun with you guys and thought we'd just go ahead. We do a few copies, we do a few summons, have a great time, chat a little bit in the meantime, and hope we get something cool. And that's good. Wraec, do you think Vulcan is still the best pusher for Void campaign? I do think so, yeah. I do think so. What I like is the combination of Vulcan together with IHP. That is pretty good. SSS Alikita incoming, that would be great. Honestly, that would be really, really great. SSS Alikita is probably in the game right now the hero that I want the most. It would be really, really insane to get that. Would definitely be really, really insane. Because she's such a great hero. Great design, a community member, so it would be pretty cool. Would really be pretty cool. I don't think we did super bad on those 10, but like also not good. It's like at least it's 1 B-. Should be even, right? Yeah. So it's slightly more. Have you seen Randomized? His LFA is insane. No, I haven't. Oh, it was 11. It was one more, so it wasn't good. Is LFA better than mine? Is it better than mine is the question. Alikita works well with G-Star, no? They don't have synergy. I wouldn't say they have any synergy. So, I'm not sure. No. No high rolls yet, Soul. No high rolls yet. But we're working on it. We're 43 in, didn't get an A- yet. We got a bunch of Bs, we got a bunch of B-, so we got pretty good value overall. Wraec, I want to know from you, Cosmic and Forza Luna is a good tenant for Hyperspace Hunter Ilemark. I don't know who else is in that slot. And I'm not going to check right now. I'm not going to check. Oh, it's worse than mine, okay. Oh, still can be good. I mean, there's a lot of room to still have a good LFA, even though it's worse than mine. So, it doesn't mean anything. Also, beyond that, one-shotting boss 1, and basically by that, doing the max amount of damage in Star Expedition doesn't require an LFA that is as big as mine. So, yeah. How much does it cost for the 150 stones? I can tell you, give me a second. How many tickets do I have left? 147. 355? Is that right? 355? Way too much. Way too much, mate. It's way too much. It's way too expensive. It's not worth it. Like, even if you convert it to the same amount of Starry you can get on the black market, you can buy like 3 copies of any A- or something. It's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. You can easily get like, I don't know, 75, 80k. Even if you summon an S tier, you probably won't break even here. It's really just for fun that we do this. But it's not worth it. Do you think this event will crush the auction house? No. 95% of players won't get any hero that is sellable on the auction house. So, no chance it will do anything to it, honestly. And like the most players don't get an A-, so probably won't reduce the amount of A-. This was 550, that was really bad. So really, no, I don't think you will feel it on the auction house. Where to find black market? Well, it's not really a place, you know. It's just like a bunch, or it's like people selling stuff. The black market is not at one location. It's just that there are certain people that sell starry gems, that sell accounts, and if you know them, well, then you can buy from them. And the challenge in it is really that if you have no access to it and nobody that you know, to know which ones you can trust and which ones you can't trust. So that's the thing. Yeah. But it's not real priced, 100 euro per 25 awakens anyway, so technically it's really cheap. No, that's not entirely true. You forget about that the 100 euro would give you pink starry, so like you would get starry back, which again you could use for awakens. But you get Scantrack starry back here, so I mean you can kind of disregard it. So yeah, in a sense, in their in-game logic, it's cheap, but we don't work by that. We don't work by that. So it's like we use the black market as parameter and to see if it's good value or not. Makes no sense to look at the in-game values, they're inflated anyway. Would you be selling some gems, Wraec? No, I don't sell. I don't sell. But yeah, like if you are in any big clan, if you are in Utopia or something and you ask somebody, then they will tell you some names and some people that you can trust and that they have experience with. And other than that, it's always Itachi and Barry Not Gaming, and those are names that you can trust. Not Barry Gaming, Barry Not Gaming is another guy. But if you've contacted them, then you can PM them and they will help you. So that's a way. What is your best SSS copy you got on your Transcendence heroes? I think it's my IHP now. Yeah, it was my PDE and now it's my IHP. It's actually Jesus' old IHP. It's actually Jesus' old IHP, so yeah, that's my best one now. But I was planning on maxing my LFA, like upgrading my LFA to max stats. If there is like a food SSS tier, just some SSS tier I can buy for 200k or below, I guess. Better below. Then I would max my LFA. But it's not worth it. It's just like because I think it's funny. And I would make a video. And I think you guys would like it. So that is like the thing with it. Did Jesus quit Idle Heroes? Yeah, he quit Idle Heroes. Yeah. Jesus is done. Does no longer play. He just logs in sometimes. He still has the account at the moment. Because he sold the copies. But selling the account is a different story. There's not many people that just want to buy an account. And I mean, you can't sell it as a whole thing, you know. If you try to find somebody that would buy Jesus' account and all his copies, even at a fair price, I mean, what do you ask for that? Like 35k or something? And who wants to send somebody 35k for an account? Like, it's a bit difficult. So it's a bit hard to sell that. It's a bit hard to sell that, yeah. And so what he does at the moment is he does cleanup. He kills the low percent HP heroes for bosses for us in Star Expedition. That is what he sometimes does. That's another B tier. We take it. We take it. Let's go. But still nothing even with the red meteor. I didn't even see a red meteor yet. So like he's still in the Discord, but he's not like playing actively. Just a little bit to keep the account alive, you know? Like not in the sense of competing for anything, of course. Mainly because the account doesn't have copies anymore. So that is what he wants to do. You can buy for like 40 easily. If you buy for 40, then you're seriously getting ripped off. Just saying. It's like, depending on the amount. Most sellers only sell for like, if you buy like 20k or more. But at that point, you should be getting at least something around like 20, 22. Currently, I think. That's around the rate. So if you buy it for like 40, that's like 100% overpriced at the moment. So yeah. Yeah, Jesus has been with us here for a pretty long time. I'm still planning to do a podcast with Jesus. Yeah, the thing with the podcast with Jesus not really convincing me to do it. It's just like that he will drag it out. And he really, I mean, he doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want to do it. So it takes a bit of convincing him to get him there. B+, by the way, or first B+ hero. They are super rare, people underestimate it. People underestimate really how rare B+ heroes are. Bit insane. The best copy I have ever pulled, like it depends whether or not you take into consideration the stones that I've done, like the Awakening stones with guaranteed pulls. If it's not with an Awakening stone, then it's an A- TBB. That would be the best. A-, oh wait, no, it's not. I summoned an A-tier LFA. It's an A-tier LFA. Yeah. It's an A-tier LFA. Leave a like on the live. It would be pretty nice, like even if you have guild chat or something and you can share it. Because we have 250 people right now watching. It's pretty nice for an iLero stream. And also, I mean, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I noticed we are nearly at 70% viewers without a subscription right now. 70%. It was at 60. Now it's at like 67. Insane. So we're working towards like nobody having a subscription that actually views the videos. It's a bit mad. I don't know. It used to be like more like 20% on the main account. And now like it's like 70. Madness. Don't know what's up there. And like every single video is also getting more views than I have subscribers. So it's I mean, I shouldn't complain really, right? But it's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. ALFA, yeah, I was doing a live stream. It was when we did the Awakening session to get the S core for the TBB. And then we had an A- TBB. That is like, I think that was one of my best summons. I think my favorite summon was when we got the A- HHA from B- stone. That was pretty cool. And the other one that I really liked was the A- TBB we just randomly pulled. Thanks everybody that subscribed. I appreciate it. Wait, this was a really good one, right? It's these. Oh, wait. No. Oh, do you see this copy? This is interesting. I can tell you a little bit about this. Usually there is a rule in game. And the rule means that one single stat on a copy, like this attack, for example, can't be higher than both of the other stats combined. So if you multiply this by 100 plus this can't be higher. But this rule is only in effect for heroes at B- and above. So this is interesting. If I were to soul perfect this copy to B- now, the game would say, okay, I need to fix this copy because this copy is then basically broken for the game. And the way the game would do this is that any further soul perfecting would only go into HP and speed until this rule is in place again. So and this would happen until those stats are at least together as high as this stat, which is really interesting. So would be a pretty interesting result. But for any other copy, if you look at an A- or something, the highest stat possible is always the sum of the other two stats. So that's in my opinion, pretty interesting mechanic. Because people sometimes ask like, oh, can you get an S stat on your B plus copy? Now that's your answer on it. You can calculate it. And yeah, it works. You can get an S stat on a B plus copy. But also, the distribution, it's the maximum. Like, to have one stat as high as both of the other stats combined is the absolute maximum that you can have. The maximum focus on one single stat that is possible on a copy. And the game will usually avoid that end. So like it will work like that this is extremely rare. Having this on one stat is extremely rare. So it's just a little bit of things in regards to soul perfection. It's also in my soul perfection guide, I think. I made a guide on this a while ago. So it's also in there. SSS tier. We have 65 summons to go. So until we reach the cap. And I don't mind. I want either a really good copy or I want to be able to get at least an A- Williams. And all of that would be alright. All of that would be alright. We'll have to see. For now, I think we got quite a lot of low rolls as well. Would be nice to have a statistic on that. A- on HP, but pull D- and D+, poor him. Is that possible even? It doesn't sound possible. No, that doesn't sound possible, Torin. That would probably... No, that would probably not work. That was probably, your friend, not entirely honest to you. SSS tier foolish? You can't awaken them. Who do you think is the best second damage dealer with Aspen against Void bosses? I used IHP and I was very happy actually. Yeah, I don't think he was entirely honest to you, mate. Because that doesn't work. It's like it would not comply to the rule that I said. Because the total amount of stats would be so high that you would no longer be at C+ but B-. And then at that point you can't really get the D stats anymore. So you can't get that combination. Because the minimum stat that you would have would be like 2600, and that's C+. So D is no longer possible, it's way too low. Let's see. I mean, we're getting like a lot of mediocre summons. It's not like we're getting like super insane stuff, it's just like we get like a C+, a B-, a B, we get a lot of it, so it's pretty cool to see. But in the end, it just becomes your new E tier, and then there is super disappointing real E tier. I will see if we get something nice. Come on. I want to get an S. Like the thing is, they are talking about A-, but it's really, I want an S tier or an SSS tier or an SSS tier. But that would be, I mean, it's a lot to ask. It's a lot to ask. Oh, we didn't look at the probabilities yet. Wait, let's do that. Because on the first look, it looks like normal. But then you notice some weird stuff. For example, that like C- is more likely than D+. And C is as likely as D-. So that's the insane stuff. And then you have like 10% chance nearly on B-. And those chances still look super bad. 0.047 on like S and above. If you go to the normal RNG, it's 0.0015. So it's not 0.047, it's 0.0.0.5, so it's like 30 times as high. But still, the probability of you getting an S tier within those 150 summons, it's like 1% or something. That's the ridiculous part. That's not bad. I mean, it's still fun. Looking at probabilities, no, I really low rolled. I mean, like, you are supposed to get at least like 15 B- or something from 150 pulls. You can still get an E, but it's just like not the same distribution. It just doesn't work the same way. There are really weird peaks. Like a C is very likely. An E is very likely, and it's not like that the low rarities are more likely than the higher rarities, you just have peaks on every single rarity. And it's pretty even overall. Because they took all the RNGs for the higher rarities, of course, out of the lower rarities, and that just like created a bit of a weird chart there. But it's pretty good. Like, it's fun. 48 more to go. Check general chat on my Discord. Yeah, but that's what I said as well. That's probably soul perfected. That's probably soul perfected. That is also something that I included in my little speech a second ago. If you soul perfect it, you can break it, but only for a certain amount of time. The game will try to fix it if you try to further soul perfect it. If you were now to take this copy that you posted and try to soul perfect it again, you would get 0 stats on attack. It would just give you straight up 0. I think, can I show that? How that looks if it happens? Wait a second. So what I did, I wrote guides in the Omega project channel. Soul Gathering. I made one on Soul Perfection too. Soul Perfection there. Crafting high attack copies. Access points. Do I have something there? Yeah, I have it. Wait. Let me show it so that you guys can see it well. Where is my thing? Go to that. This is how it would look. Like, this is the way it would look if you try to upgrade this copy. You can see it's the same really here. We have A- attack higher than our both stats combined. And as soon as we try to upgrade it, we are supposed we upgrade it in this case from B- to B. Oh, I think it was for B- copies. It was also still. It was for B tier and above. I think that was the case. Sorry. Or did it just not have the time to? I'm no longer sure. Wait, I have to check from my own. I have to check from my own guide because I forgot. No, it's B- is still included. My guide says B- is still alright. B and above can't. So like you can see, it tries to compensate by not giving you anything in attack. It just gives you the HP and speed. Yeah. It was B- and below that can't have the different stat distribution. Can you try Williams? We will do the last ones will be Williams. If I get my A- on a pity timer, I want it to be Williams. Wraec, do you think the auction house prices will drop soon, or is it now impossible to have market crashes because of the new policy? They go to big extent to the point where, like, there isn't this massive influx of copies anymore. There isn't that, oh, now the new hero is out and every single farmer does everything to summon one of those. Oh, this was an insane one. 5,000. Yeah, like you can see, that's a summoned B-. That's exactly what I said. It's basically the same. So it's B- is still like exempt from this rule, but B and above aren't. So yeah. Good for pointing that out. There isn't like this massive influx of copies anymore. Like even if farmers go and summon, it's no longer that insane. Is that good for the market? Not for the buyers. For the sellers, it's pretty nice. For the sellers, it's pretty nice. Like if you are a seller and you have copies on your account, you can expect there to be not really enough. Then again, if people quit, that's a different story. Like people quit the game, obviously, at some point. So if they quit the game, then of course their copies get put on the market. And at one point we will have more copies than people who need them. So that is the eventual outcome of this. So I can't tell you what will happen in between, but when the game ends, the copies will lose value. So that is the thing. And probably the lower tier copies before the higher tier copies, I would guess. But then again, it might not be true. Have to think about that. A bit complicated. And the frustrating thing about the farmer market is that it's so much more expensive to convert CSG for free-to-play now and hard to do events. Yeah. I mean, that is also something. Free-to-play were able to... Well, is it really that case? Wait. Oh, if you had starry gems. Yeah, but on the other hand, if you now go and have a free awaken, and you, like for example, you summon a C tier, you can sell it for more starry gems now. So that's good. In that regard, it's good. Check again. Yeah, Pekka, that's what I meant. Like, they don't give you the attack. They don't give you the attack, and it's because of that rule. 2,700, and then later on, once they break the rule, then you can get it again. But I think the way it works is like, in the examples that you showed, checks if you are hit by the rule, basically, and then it just doesn't grant you attack. And it's a bit of a cruel rule. It would have been kind of cool if they cap it. If they don't have that cap. But I guess it's just the way it works. 35 more to go. And we're getting into the E tier wipe here. Which is not nice. I want to get some nice summons. At least give me like some B tiers or something. And please don't give me an A-, give me bloody S tier. I just want to say it. Give me a bloody S tier. Put it on the IAE. I want to get it. Every time there is one of those D- or D tier copies, like the yellow meteors coming down, it flashes a little bit orange, you know? It flashes a little bit orange. My eyes see orange. I don't see, yeah, like this, and I always think it's like an S tier, and then I see, no, it's yellow. No, it's yellow. It's a bloody D tier. It's a bloody D tier. No, Samurai, he can't. He can't. He's too weak. He's even too weak for the first stage. Which are Valks again, which is annoying. It's really annoying. So that's the thing. Yeah, like that they put Valks in there is like, ugh, honestly, really. Once again. I think I saw it and I instantly posted a screenshot to Discord. I was like, mate, really? Really? You sure? It's not cool. It's like really not cool. How's it been going? Nothing fancy yet, but we got pretty decent RNG. Got a lot of B tiers, we got some interesting copies, and I think it's been pretty fun. Yeah, but I never see that, Olbel. Olbel says an A+ or above will have the special green glow before the meteors, though. And I never see that. I just don't look there, you know? Like, I just don't look there. And I did so many pulls, I summoned so many heroes. It's just like, yeah. Running out of kilo, Alikitas. I am... If I don't want to run out of Alikitas, I don't run out of Alikitas. It's probably the best way to say it. You guys mustn't forget that I have like 25,000 glorious relics. I think people forget about that. But it's like, I have 25,000 glorious relics. If I don't want to run out of something, I don't run out of something. At least for quite some time. At least enough for an event like this. Before Soul Awakening Gala, you run out. But it's like, that's a different thing. We also could farm some more copies, of course. I don't want to see you back. Well, we used a lot of my chests, actually. So at least in terms of, like, IAE, Melissa and stuff, we are a little bit depleted for real. So now we have 21 more to go. But, like, of course, I could go in here and... is she even in there? Yeah, like, look. It's not really a problem if you want to have more. But we're going to go IHP. I think IHP is... I mean, it's less interesting for sure. But it's actually less on the market right now than from IAE. IAE is on the market. IHP isn't. So, I don't mind. Even though if we were summon an SSS tier here, I would sell it. But getting like an A- IHP is also not bad. Like, I think in terms of money value or in terms of starry value, it's a bit better, actually. Like, if something like this appears now, I'm a bit scared. Woo! Look at that! 5,100 attack B plus IHP. B tier HP is not too bad, but the 5,100 attack, we take that. Armor reduced dot received. 19 copies left to go. How many Williams copies do we even have, I wonder? Like, just in general, let's check that. We have 6 Williams copies. So how about we use them all? How about we use them all? We need to get to 144 and then we go into the Williams. I wouldn't mind actually doing the rest with Williams. Like, once we have those 5 done, I kind of want to have an extra 6 Williams. 3 Williams, yeah, it was 3 that we summoned, but I had some on my back. That you obviously... That I hid from you! Unexpected Williams there. So yeah. Last 6 pulls, yeah. I mean, of course the last one has to be Williams. But like, just saying, okay, it's Williams time now. I wouldn't mind. Getting another B here, I don't mind that. That's nice as well. But I don't know if we can get other Williams. Like, they are really restricted still. It's like, not possible. S tier Williams would be insane. Because eventually I want to buy one, obviously. SSS Ice Blink? Okay. Please no. Please no. Okay, 12 more to go. We only have 6 copies of Williams. Let's check my account for a little while and see if we can get Williams in any other way. Is there a Williams chest on this account? And this is not a Williams chest on my account. Anybody with a smart idea to get Williams copies? I don't think there is, right? Was he introduced to Prophetry? Probably not. Sometimes. Oh, he is in Prophetry. Do we want to try to get 6 copies? We have 3,000 Prophet Orbs. Look at Discord again. There's... Did you post something? There's nothing from you. Oh, you sent me a message? Oh, you sent me a message. Oh, now that you sent that to me, people... I got some messages with, like, awakenings. I still have to do that. B+. Ooh, and the A Vulcan. Forgot to do that. Can't you swap it? Is it like... Oh, wait, we have this thing in there, right? There is like the pity timer thing. We can get 1 from here. It's 40 swaps. Can get 1 from here. I don't want to do more. Like, that's super tedious. Then I'd rather do like 1,000 core, 1,000 Prophet Orbs. We'll get 1 from here, and that's. And then we go for like 1 or 2 more from Prophet Orbs. Treasure Train money pack. I bought 1 money pack. That's an Aranea. Should honestly take that. Wait, I could have taken that. But I don't care. Too much work. This is too much work. Yeah, this doesn't work. This doesn't work for me. It's like, that is too tedious. I even forgot this feature exists. Wait, we can save, right? Doesn't use up my timer. I take a queen. Newest hero chest. Yeah, but I already took that, I think. I already took that. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I already took that. It's 20 more. Like, this takes forever. Bloody hell. Is he in course yet? I don't think Melissa is even in course. I don't think Melissa is even in course. Ridiculous. They always forget that. Prophet Orb is often like the earliest source of the hero if you want to get him. It's like Heroic Scrolls, then comes Prophet Orbs, and then at some time when they feel convenient anywhere else. Like, they're so far behind on course and like Loris Relic Store. I mean, at that point right now, with the state that heroes are in, I would kind of expect the Williams to be in the Heroic Store, and he isn't. Like, I don't think he's available for relics. I don't think he's available for relics. You can check again in a second, but I don't think he's available for relics. Just get this 1 copy here of this guy. Which is only 7 more to go. I don't think he's available for relics. Do you think the game is dying? Ileros has always been dying. It's dying for 4 years. It's just dying very slowly, and this gives us enough time to play it. think that's the way to describe this. Okay. No. Wait, you are Margaret. Yeah. Thank you. And how is it with profit ops? Do we get it a bit... Wait, well, let me check in Glorious Wraec store again, because it made me doubt my senses, but no, he's not in here, right? He would be together with his Abyss friends. He would be here, right? Nah, he's not in there. He's not in there. Like, they're so slow with it. Never doing this again. What are they never doing again? Okay, let's do, I don't know, profit loss, 300 or something. Just want to see if we get a copy. 0.1%. You super wishing coins. Oh, we would have to refresh for the guy and it would take 1,000 years. We get like Ignis at least. Come on. Give me Williams. Oh, the branch swap. The branch swap, I honestly saved them up for like an awakening gala. If I want to make some heroes into awakenable heroes, that is like the main purpose of this. Like we get one more, and then we'll just do something else, and then a lot of Williams, I guess. And then we're going to get an A- with B+ attack. It's ridiculous, but it will happen. Nothing there. A better chance of getting an A-. And you are sadly right. You are sadly right, but we have a lot of profit ops. So I don't have Williams chest anymore. I'm pretty sure I used it. Come on. Just want one copy. So bad. It's like not even good. It's just so bad. Okay, we do like another 30 and then I give up. And then we just go in there and try our best. Okay, come on. Yeah, okay. It doesn't make sense. Let's continue. We have, how much did I say? 7 copies now of him. Okay, wait. We had the 3 in the back. I thought the other ones were all just from the thing. We have 11. We have 11. We have 3 there. We have 11. So it's just like one other copy that we have to do. So we have to decide on one other hero. It's like 6. Wait. 3, 6. It's 10. Okay, we have 10. 2 more. What else do we do? We're not going to do that. I'm not going to go for LDA. Like, what are we going for? Luna? No, right? It's ridiculous. I'll go for Aspen, right? It's Aspen. Let's just go Aspen. If I get an A- Aspen, I don't mind. No, we're not doing Ice Blink. I'm not doing Ice Blink that close to this BS. We're going to do 2 copies of Aspen. That's going to be the case. Not doing Lutz Awakenings. I'm not going to go and do some fun little side hustle hero with you guys that then turns out to be an A-. We're going to do an Aspen. If I get an A-, I sell this thing and I'm happy. That is going to be the case. And now, if we don't get it on the next one, then it's going to be a Williams. And that's going to be cool as well. Okay, we're going to get an A- or higher Williams. It will be a Williams. Let's go. Williams summons. Let's see. Let's go. Come on. No, no Hardwatch. I already have S tier. And there it is! No, is it? It's a B+. Okay. It's a B+. It's really cool. I like it. We have a very great tenant here. I thought that's it. My god. Honestly, that's even better. Like, they tricked me a little bit. But like, having a B+, it's a B+, it doesn't use up our slot. It doesn't use up our pity. It's just like a crazy good tenant. It's just like, hey, enjoy. Have a free tenant for Williams. Have a free tenant for Williams. Enjoy. OP tenant on the side. It's just like a B+. It's nothing crazy, it's just like a B+. But we are going to take it. Let me lock that thing. Let me lock that thing so that we don't actually retire it, because we are going to retire like everything. So this is the one that I have here, and this is the one that I use till now. So it's like a lot better than this one. We could just swap that. We can just swap that in there. Done. It's crazy. It's pretty good. We have like stone, everything. Nice. Okay. I don't do Wraec. I won't do Wraec. We're going to go, we're going to summon Williams. It will be an S tier. It will be an S tier, I tell you that. It will be an S tier. And we are going to do that. And the game is not going to trick me again. D tier. No, I'm not confused. Actually, lock that thing, yeah. I'll do that. Okay, come on. Let's see. The likelihood that we see red till the pity timer is pretty low, by the way. Pity timer is going to be... I'm not sure how they coded that. I mean, they will not go in there and say like, okay, we removed every probability and put it on A-. Or would they? Is the last summon coded in the same way as an A- core? Is it just like, okay, you have basically a free A- core on the last one? That's a crazy copy. I wonder if they just give you minimum stats. Because that would suck. I've never seen a pity summon on this. I've never seen a pity summon on this. But it's cool that we get to do it on Williams. 46 mil now is pretty good. I love that we get to do this on Williams. Should be like A- stone, right? But I'll be real, I've never been lucky with A- stone. The only lucky thing that I ever had with A- stone was like on the Amazon server, I got GK Defier and like a third stat. That was like the extent of the luck, and it was never a nice copy. He got S tier bet, he told me about this. I PM'd him yesterday because of the hurricane and asked him if he's alright. He is alright, which I can tell you that he's alright. And I wanted to know about it. And I wanted to know about this topic, and he told me, yeah, I got like an S Betty. And I'm like, mate, you got an S Betty? For real? And I was like, I was a bit jealous. So, we are getting to the point. Shall I keep you waiting? Shall I keep you waiting? Welcome, guess who? We have to welcome the people here first. I'll drink a sip of coffee before we get into that. Who's the owner of a mega project? Well, the guild leader, I think at the moment is Spilled. It was a bit ridiculous. Blind reaction? Oh, it would be interesting, right? To just do blind reaction, but nah. I like the view of the red stones, honestly. I like the view of the red stones. Shall we ping the Discord again? We have 356 people in here. We have 356 people in here. I'm not sure if it makes sense. We can do it. Let's give it 2 minutes, and I will send a few messages so that everybody can see it. I will just send it to different channels. I will send it to main Discord and everything too. Maybe somebody wants to join in. And now we are going to ping it here at everyone. Bam. Let's see. So now everybody can see it. And then we're going to wait like 1 or 2 seconds. We're going to see what happens there. And if we can get that. Will be Williams. It will be Williams. And I'm sure it's going to be insane. Gotta do what you gotta do for watch time. It's a good idea. Like, I honestly, I wouldn't have thought about that. But you guys are right. It was the right thing to do that. To do the ping there. To do the ping there and do that. So we are like really, if you guys thought it was like, okay, he's going to do some summons and stuff. No, we are like a gun pointing at this wall deck to become S tier. This is the situation. This is the situation, guys. It's not like any waiting or anything. It is just like 149 out of 150 stuff is going to go down. It's going to go down. It's going to happen now. So at the same time, we're doing one of the biggest streams that I ever did, which is a bit ridiculous. I think that's like one of the biggest streams that I ever did on this channel. It surely is. On the other one, we had the Flora Belt channel, so this was insane. 9,900 Williams with max stats SSS tier. Oh yeah, you're going to see. I mean, it's like if it's like an A- score. That's going to be it. It's going to be it. 410 right now. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. Let's go. Let's do this summons. This summon Awakened Soul. I just hope it's cool. Okay, come on guys. Can you know those TikTok people where they are like, they're going to shave their hair off if there are 10 more people joining? Shall I do that? 10 more people and I'm going to click. 10 more people and I'm going to click. No, just kidding. Let's go. Come on. And we see red. Okay, I like red. I feel like 3 red. We are just alright. We got an A-. We got pretty good stats. A tier attack, A tier HP. Honestly, that ain't bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. It's not an S tier, but it's a very good A tier. It's a very good A tier. Double A stats on there. Not bad. 6-3. It's not close to being like max A-, but it's a very good copy. It's a very good copy. So like, I don't mind that at all. Let's check this out. So like we got this, it's 4 more full progress till A tier. So like it's very, very good. And we can check the stat ranges. You can see 5,400 to 6,299. Like we got min-rolled a little bit on the speed. With like 55, that's not very high, that could have been like 62. But we got pretty decent A stats here on the attack and HP. Hammer him? We don't have hammers. We don't have hammers at the moment. I don't know what he needs anyway. The question is, like, I'm going to keep this copy either way. This is going to be my copy for the moment. It's going to be my copy for the moment. Eventually, we're going to get an S tier. We're getting an S tier of every single Transcendence hero. He's going to be Transcendence hero, so we're going to get an S tier. That's the rule. But for now, that's actually pretty nice. Philippe, it's because of the stat average. Where was the question for that? Stat average. Oh, the question was because of the 2 A's, why it's still an, yeah, stat average, exactly. If you go like 6,451 plus 6,453 plus 5,500, then it's just like barely in the A- range again. Try him against people? I'm not sure who I should try him against. Like, it's just... at this point, it is a hero with like 1 million more attack. So it's like not that we can really do an insane stuff with him. What you can do, and what is pretty interesting in that regard, is if we were to go to the auction house, I think we can just like put him in there without putting the, oh my god, thousands of stuff. How much is this thing worth? I can see, like, it's not bad. If we put it in there, like, look at this, there are only 2 that ever sold. Last one was for 18k. We could put this thing at like 20k, bidding, no buyout, and see if somebody buys it. Maybe we get like 20-25k or something out. You lost 80 viewers since pulling it. Yeah, it's normal. Yeah, people come, they want to see these pulling, and we asked them to come for it. They came for it, they watched it, and then out they go. Obviously, makes sense. I would do the same. So that is an idea. It's like 25,000 starry gems if you think about it, which is still not worth it. Like, if you think about 25,000 starry gems, it's just like, what do we say? It's like 200 bucks. It's about 200 bucks, maybe. Not even entirely. Fake fans? Nah, I don't mind. Minus 100 people. I don't mind, guys. You know, I don't stream for the viewers. Like, in the way that sounds wrong. I like it when there are many viewers, obviously. But I made happy AFK journey streams for 10 people. And so it's alright. No, we're not going to sell this. Because I don't care about the story. We are going to keep it like this. Barely an A- LFA. Is that still like the case? Like how is it looking in terms of the A- market? I barely keep an eye on it. What can you get here? There's like a lot of stuff in here. What is it if we just go for... No, Awakening Tier doesn't make sense. What shall I go for? Show me the LFAs. LFH is still pretty expensive, but look at that, it's 14.5. For a pretty bad one, ugly one though. For ugly one. 22.5, it's ridiculous. They are still so expensive. Are they selling? They are selling. Look, this one sold for 30k. Who buys an A- LFA for 30k? The AFK journey was fun, I forgot about that game. Check out my main channel, honestly. If you played in the first season and you didn't like it, second season, way better. It's way better. 200 for 25,000 starry? Black market. That's like the black market rate. But in the way, if you understand it, like if you think about it, if you were to factor it in at the rate that the age looks at it, like, and if you just got an you just used 150 copies of LFA, you should do it every single time. If you could sell it for the price LFA, it was Wraec was 7k attack for 30k. Yeah, but that's not too insane. Like ours would be pretty comparable to this, but it's not going to sell for this price. It's a little bit better. This one is better than ours. Better roll, obviously. It may be comparable to something like this. Maybe it's like a 21k, 22k. Yeah. Insane. Okay. No. I mean, like, you can sell your Eloise if you don't need it anymore. But that's another thing. How much does it sell for? I don't know. But I must plead the fifth when it comes to the black market. Want to do my 150 as well? You can choose the hero. I'm not sure. Like, the thing is, and the problem is, I kind of want to do it, but at the same time, people in the past, they were so annoying. Like, there were so annoying people in the past that tried to scam other people, you know? They said, okay, yeah, I'm Wraec, or even before that, I'm Get Money Myrick, I'm Barry, I'm MK, and they made like some fake account and tried to get the data of people. And ever since, I try to do as little as possible on other people's account. Like, I just don't want to encourage anybody to send their account data to another person. That's just the thing. Maybe we can make something. Maybe we can do a video or something. That would be cool. Not sure if I want to do it live. I have to think about it. I don't really like the idea of people coming back that want to steal other people's account. So that's the thing. Sell the Alikita copies. Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of those. So we can do that. It's, by the way, really, really nice that we have now the bigger field here. Yeah, I don't know. It's a cool idea, and I love that you suggested that. It's really great for the support. I just hate those people that want to steal the accounts. Honestly, I hate those guys. So scummy, so scummy. And there were so many of them. It was not even one. And DH does so little against them. They do so little against them. Like, okay, we have to do a little bit of a rant right now. They do nothing. They do nothing. You tell them there is a person, and in the past we had the account of the player. Like, we knew which in-game account this player was because they sent private messages from that account. So we knew which account it was. And they said, hey, I'm Wraec, look, I'm on another server, maybe you want to send me your account data. Stupid enough for the people to fall for that. Like, ridiculous. But at the same time, we knew which account it was. I talked to DH, I sent them the account ID, I sent them a screenshot, said, hey guys, look at that, there is another person. And this person says they are me. They are me, and they pose as me, they try to steal account data, and they say, oh, we can't do anything against that because our terms of service don't include it. So I told them, and the way I got them to do something, by the way, they in the end banned the person. They banned the person. But they didn't do it until I told them that this is a criminal act in my country, and that I was going to sue them. I made them understand that I have like a jugiri in law, actually, and I made them understand that I could sue them right now, right here, and the consequence that it have for them, and that is also is in their terms of service, and they somehow ignore that. It is in their terms of service that if somebody breaks a law in the game, that they have to do something, and they somehow don't care for that. So they rather protect the scammer than go for then help you with your stuff. It's like ridiculous. We don't need that anymore. We don't need the B tiers necessarily. I want to keep the B plus for the moment, and I want to keep this guy. Let's retire that. Yeah, they don't care. Yeah, World Chat is another story. So now 21k. It's not like really insane amounts, I would have to say. Need a ton of copies as well. It's okay. Lock the minus if you haven't. Probably should, yeah. I just careful, but we unlocked it. I said we have to lock it before, and then we unlocked it, which was a bit ridiculous. So now we have a tenant. We have this guy. We have an A- Williams. So we are in a pretty good spot. Like if he's good, we can use him. We can use him. So I guess that's a thing. 1 hour live stream is also pretty good. But we did everything. So like that is really probably most of what I want to do. We will do a small little gamma for the end. Small little gamma 140 cores. Let's see if I'm lucky with that. Let's see what if we can get something good. I don't think Melissa's even in here. See? They didn't even put Melissa in here. Don't even have to think about Williams. Melissa isn't even in here. Does the next event include Williams? I don't know. I don't know. At some point they have to release the Transcendence version of him. So I guess. How to get to Void campaign? Clear the entire normal campaign, Kim. The entire normal campaign, you have to clear that. Are you going to do a Melissa review? Seems so buggy. Such a weird hero. I tried her a little bit. Nowadays heroes are so tough to review. First you have to get all the requirements. And then they have ultra long effects, and only some of them make it into a meta. And Melissa feels like a hero you don't even need to know about. Like for PvP, feels completely irrelevant. And for PvE, she's struggling to find her place. She can remove CC, which is a bit interesting. But I'm still confused by her weird mechanic to get an active skill. So yeah, that's a short review. Let's see what we can get here. So conversion... 140 is like about, what is it, 9? 9 is the expected amount. Let's see if we can get that. Could have got more Alikita copies here. First one, let's go. Nothing. We're getting the good luck here, I see. Second one, nothing. Can we stop going -9? Nothing on the third. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Fourth one, nothing. Okay, I mean, like, we are in the plus overall. That's 1. 1 out of 50, so we're -3 at the moment. Okay, 2. 2 out of 60. 3 out of 60, we're -1. Have to make a bit of a comeback here. 2, okay, 5. 5 out of 70, which means we are actually even. Okay, comeback time. Okay, 1. Come on. Okay, 0. 0's bad. 0's bad. 0. Stop it. Come on. 9. Come on. Single one. I need doubles. I need triples. I need quadruples. Give me a quad pull. Bloody hell, there's nothing in there. Come on! Oh god, those were bad. 7. Okay, we went -2. We went -2. I had hopes for the comeback in the middle. But like we went -2, bloody hell. That's not good. That's not good. I guess that's like the RNG thing. Like, the first ones were cruel. I thought it was like, yeah, guess who wrote it? -9. I thought it would really be -9. I ended up with -2. It's like a little bit of a slap that I got there for relying on this RNG stuff too much. But I guess overall, we are still pretty good. We are still pretty good. I'm overall very positive still. Like my RNG on this was pretty good, so I don't really want to complain. I also did a little bit in terms of those packs here, by the way. But I farmed the 7-star quests for that, and they made even more, and now it's 25, and I would have to farm 8, and I don't care anymore. So I don't really do it. But a lot of cores in there. Yeah. And that's why you don't go Fate, kids. Yeah, I can show you like 20 videos of me where you definitely want to go Fate afterwards. Because I have a lot of those as well. So yeah, that's really the thing. Good. I think that's all we do for the moment. Like, I don't want to make this even longer. I still have to record a video for AFK Journey today. And tomorrow, I will do my first ever tier list. Plan to do a tier list tomorrow. But it's for AFK Journey, actually. How do you farm the 7-star quests? I can show you how you farm 7-star quests. You go in here. And then you make like 10 of those. And then you refresh, and then you refresh, and then you refresh, and then you refresh, and refresh again, and you refresh again, and you refresh again. And once you hit 3000 gems that you used, it will pop up a 7-star quest. So a 7-star quest costs 3000 gems. But if you have 700k gems, you don't really care. And there's your 7-star quest. Dark magic. Could do another one, but I don't want to. So let's quick dispatch and we're done. That's how you farm a 7-star quest. Yep. So it's pretty easy, but it's just like very expensive. And most people don't have 700k gems, so for most people it's just like a no-go to do that. But if you have 7k gems, you can just do it. Yeah, so I think that's it for this live stream. I hope you enjoyed it. We had a very nice peak, by the way, at 422 viewers. 422 was the cap. So that was like the highest we hit, and I think that was pretty insane for this stream. So I want to thank you guys for joining this live stream, for joining Meanwhile Williams RNG. We are probably going to do a little bit with Williams later on. I don't know what we are going to do exactly. But I think maybe we'll do classic. Maybe we'll do a classic and something like we use Williams to clear broken spaces or something like that. Because we still have like 4 days and we have stage 9, 10, 11. Or we go like single. I don't know. What do you want to do? We can in 4 days start with the fresh broken spaces. Or we can do like 9, 10, 11 with the Williams. But I doubt he will clear much of it. We'll see. Yeah, we can write it down in the comments or something. And we'll see. Yeah, well, I wish you a great day. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And we'll see us in the next one.